Let's talk a little bit about Matt Gaetz. Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz from Florida, we know, is being investigated for all sorts of different things, including potentially child sex trafficking. We have a new report which tells us that Matt Gaetz could be charged as soon as July, meaning as soon as next month. This is a report from ABC, which says since federal prosecutors obtained the cooperation of Congressman Matt Gaetz's once close ally in May, sources tell ABC News the ongoing investigation, which includes sex trafficking allegations involving Gaetz, has engulfed the tight-knit Central Florida political scene as prosecutors continue their investigation of the Florida congressman. Former Seminole County tax collector Joel Greenberg, who reached a plea deal last month, has been assisting federal agents in the sprawling probe that has recently revved up its focus on alleged corruption and fraud stemming from Greenberg's time in office and beyond. Multiple sources familiar with the matter told ABC News. Sources told ABC News that prosecutors believe a decision about whether or not to bring charges against Gaetz could come as early as July. We believed we were getting closer and closer to a possible charge. Ultimately, it will be a decision, which may be charges, it may not. That seems to be exactly the direction that it's going. Sources said the probe into the congressman has ramped up in recent weeks. Investigators have started interviewing more women who were allegedly introduced to Gaetz through Greenberg, who last month pleaded guilty to sex trafficking a 17-year-old girl who later went on to work in porn and introducing her to other adult men. Since May, a new round of target letters and subpoenas in the wide-ranging investigation have been sent out, ABC News has learned. So first of all, just what's already been reported is a lot. But now that we are seeing that there are multiple women that are being talked to, and we are seeing how long it's taking for this to go forward, they may be building an incredibly significant case against Matt Gaetz. We know about Greenberg, and we know about Greenberg's knowledge of Matt Gaetz's activity. And I still am unconvinced, by the way, that Gaetz won't end up relatively unscathed. So on the one hand, feds typically charge when they have a really strong case. We saw this with a lot of the people involved in the Trump Russia probe, Roger Stone, Michael Flynn, etc. These cases were ironclad by the time they actually led to charges. They maybe are being extra cautious because if they're going to charge a sitting congressman, you know it's going to be highly politicized. But at the same time, because it is Matthew Gaetz, I just wonder whether there are really going to be serious consequences for this guy if he is indeed charged. Last thing, Gaetz may not even be the biggest fish here, because ABC is reporting that as the Gaetz investigation ramps up, feds are mounting a sweeping probe into the Central Florida political scene. So this could also be much bigger than just Matt Gaetz. We know some people down in Florida who are familiar with Gaetz and follow this much more closely. They have essentially taken this approach when I talk to them, which is Gaetz is one piece of a much bigger pie. It may not be names that are as known as Gaetz. They'd be people that are more known in Central Florida. But there is the suspicion that this could be a much bigger crime ring almost sounds too conspiratorial, but this may be a bigger series of connected crimes than simply Gaetz and Greenberg. So this may be even bigger. And without a doubt, we know what the responses are going to be. This is all political. This is all a witch hunt. This is just like Russia on Trump. It's just like the impeachment hoax over the perfect phone call. That's the approach they're going to take. The feds go forward when they have really close to ironclad cases. So maybe by July, we will know. One of our sponsors, PureVPN, is giving you 47% off a 1-year plan, which comes out to less than $6 a month. PureVPN makes you anonymous online, and you can trust them. They're the only VPN with an always-on third-party audit, verifying that your internet activity is not being logged. PureVPN keeps you safe from hackers, prevents you from being spied on by your ISP, social media companies, government surveillance. It lets you stream shows and movies that aren't available in your country. PureVPN is super fast with over 6,500 servers, and you can use it on all of your devices with 10 devices logged in at the same time. You can try it for a week for just 99 cents, and you'll get 47% off a 1-year plan, which is less than $6 a month when you go to davidpakman.com/VPN. The link is under this video, and you'll even get an additional 10% off when you use the code Pakman.